Hey guys, and welcome to Shadow Gaming. So today we got the daily targeted loot allocation for April 21st, 2020, and today title update 9 comes out. So I guess we're not going to be farming for True Patriot anymore. Yeah, those patch notes were a disaster. I know some of you saw my video on the title update 9 expectations and the M1A nerf thing. What I really meant was I just really wanted the other weapons to get buffed and for them to do a better job, and they're totally screwing it up. I should have known to not have faith in Massive. They screwed Title Update 9 up. I don't see from the patch notes how anything's going to get better. And one thing that's good though is, Overlord Ornaments at Capitol Building Stronghold. Unless they're going to stealth nerf it, and I checked my M1A, there's no stealth nerf so far, but after the update there might be a stealth nerf on the M1A, but I'm not sure if they're going to do it. So if you're still looking for Overlord Ornaments, there's Capitol Building Stronghold. And remember, Assault Rifles got a nice buff. I'm hoping it's a pretty good buff because it's, I think, 12% damage to armor is now going up to 21% damage to armor on all assault rifles. I don't know if it's retroactive, meaning if you already have a max roll of 12% damage to armor, if it's just going to automatically boost you back up to 21%. But Massive does like us to kind of re-farm for stuff, so I don't have high hopes for that. But like I always say, this is my favorite place to farm because you got 1, 2, 3, 4 control points here. It's definitely my favorite place to farm. So if you're looking for the Chameleon or a good assault rifle, this is a great place to farm for today because you kind of have all sorts of great things going on. You got Providence Defense Group at American History Museum. You got Overlord Ornaments at Capitol Building Stronghold for your rifle build and your DPS build, and assault rifles to go with it. And to top that off, you got Fenris Group AB at Camp White Oak, and I think it was at one other place. No, so you're gonna have to go to Camp White Oak. But I mean, if you're looking to build a new assault rifle build that's focused around assault rifles, you got Fenris Group AB at Camp White Oak, assault rifles right over here in East Mall, and then you got some headshot damage, crit hit chance, and crit hit damage brand set for Providence Defense. And if you're looking to still get your Foxfur knee pads or Overlord Ornaments, Capitol Building Stronghold, that's a good place to farm. Light machine guns at Jefferson Plaza, if you are still looking for the Pestilence, or maybe like a Strain, steady-handed, Neg IV, or any other light machine gun. Jefferson Plaza is a really fast, quick, place to farm, so it's a good place to farm. Or if you're looking for a good pistol or possibly a Liberty, Space Administration HQ and Lincoln Memorial have pistols. And Lincoln Memorial is always that really fast mission that you can farm really quick with 3 bosses as well. If you're looking for a good submachine gun or mask, the Pentagon and DARPA Research Labs have been lowered in difficulty. I'll have to run them later today and see just how the difficulty has changed. But they are now less difficult than before, apparently. They've made them more on par with other missions, so we'll see how that works out. And they did it right in time for the leaks to change, so screw them for that. Also, you can farm for assault rifles in DZ West, so there's just another place to farm for assault rifles. You got the Dark Zone and the Light Zone, although I highly recommend East Mall over DZ West. It's up to you though. Like I was saying before, I am looking to make a good crit hit chance, crit hit damage build with SMGs. So if you're looking for Circle of Concern, do got a couple control points and bounties to farm there. So that's a decent place to farm. Or if you're looking for Wyvernware, you got Bank Headquarters. That's a quick mission to run as well. Sweet Dreams over in West End for shotguns. You got 3 control points over here, here, and here. And like I said before, Fenris Group AB at Camp White Oak, that's always good. And if you're still looking for a good backpack like I am, Coney Island Amusement Park is not a bad place to farm. It's pretty quick to go through that place on challenge mode heroic. That's always good. And unfortunately, I don't know why this won't drop on Jefferson Trade Center, but you know, the Merciless is going from 900% explosive damage to 1200% explosive damage. And they did say that it wasn't like doing damage on par with like your crit hit chance, crit hit damage ratio or something. So Merciless, I hope, is going to make a really big comeback. It already was a pretty good gun as of, you know, before TU9, but you know, this is a gun that you're going to want to definitely get. So anyway, that's something I would farm for as well. And I believe there is only 2 control points here. Oh wow, there's only 1. But you know, there is bounties, so you do got 2 different bounties to do here if you want to do that. So that's something else that I would recommend. And gear set items at Grand Washington Hotel. Grand Washington Hotel is a pretty fast mission to go through as well. So if you want to try any gear set items here, you know, that's always good. They are, I believe, putting the Negotiator's Dilemma, chest piece, and backpack back in the loot pool, or into the loot pool from the raid, because the raid was only dropping the chest and backpack piece, and now they are no longer that way. So if you're looking for Negotiator's Dilemma and finish up that crit hit chance, crit hit build with Negotiator's Dilemma, I would definitely check out Grand Washington Hotel. Alright, let's go over and check New York City to see if there's anything worth farming over there for today, and then I will go over the map. No LMGs at Wall Street or at the Tombs. That sucks. I'm still looking for a Bullet King. I lost mine during the rollback. But there is always the Seska SRO and Grupo Sombra, Pathway Park, and Battery Park. If you're looking for that crit hit chance, crit hit damage build, that you could farm Pathway Park and Battery Park control points and open world bosses, and you know, you're gonna get what you need to get here most likely. That's a good 2 DPS builds that you can farm for, DPS brand builds, gear sets, or whatever gear items that you can get from these areas. So New York might be worth it to farm, and that's pretty much it that I would recommend, really. So I'm just gonna go over the map now and then end on that. So we got Badger Tough at the White House, and Alp Sub and Armament at DCD headquarters, Mask at Downtown East, gear set items at Grand Washington Hotel, and Douglas and Harding at District Union Arena. Remember, Negotiator's Dilemma chest piece and backpack are now in the general loot pool from the raid, so you can farm this for the Negotiator's Dilemma chest and backpack now. Rifles in the Federal Triangle, Gila Guard at Jefferson Trade Center, and Gila Guard again at Viewpoint Museum. If you're looking for Gila Guard, there's 2 good missions to run, so you can get all the Gila Guard you need right here. Geraldo Holdings at Judiciary Square, and holsters in DZ East. Assault Rifles in East Mall, Providence Defense Group and American History Museum, Geraldo Holdings at Air and Space Museum, and Overlord Armaments at Capitol Building Stronghold. Gear set mods at Southwest, pistols at Space Administration HQ, and light machine guns at Jefferson Plaza. Petrov Defense Group at DZ South, and knee pads at Tidal Basin Stronghold. This is another good place to farm for Foxpear knee pads. This is actually where I got mine. So I farmed it once and got them to drop. I did the mission a second time and got a better drop from someone who is a pickup group, and they dropped them for me. So this is how you get the Foxpear knee pads the best, and it did almost a 50% nerf on the damage to armor, though. It went from 15%, now it's dropped down to 8%. It's almost halved it, but it's still going to be best in slot. Gloves at the West Potomac Park, pistols at Lincoln Memorial, masks at the Pentagon, and submachine guns at DARPA Research Labs. China Light Industries at Roosevelt Island, body armor at Foggy Bottom, skill attachments at the Potomac Event Center, Richter and Kaiser at Constitutional Hall, Socolow Concern in Downtown West, Wyvernware at Bank Headquarters, and shotguns at West End. 511 Tactical at the Federal Emergency Bunker, and assault rifles in DZ West. Fenris Group AB at Camp White Oak, marksman rifles at Coney Island Ballpark, backpacks at Coney Island Amusement Park, and Murakami Industries at Manning National Zoo. Alright, heading over to New York. We got Hana Corporation at the Financial District, Patrol Defense Group at Wall Street, Body Armor at Liberty Island, Seska SRO at Battery Park, Grupo Sombra at Pathway Park, Backpacks at Two Bridges, Douglas and Harding at Stranded Tanker, Holsters at the Civic Center, and Golungir at the Tombs. Man, I can't wait for Holsters to go to Stranded Tanker. I want to get that Imperial Dynasty. But if you're still looking for the Imperial Dynasty, or not the Imperial Dynasty, or yeah, it is the Imperial Dynasty from Vivian Connolly. It's a good place to farm it, not Kajika at the Pathway Park. But yeah, that's it for the daily targeted loot allocation for April 21st, 2020. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of Title Update 9 in the comment section below if you made it far through this video, because it looks horrible to me. I can't believe what they're doing to us. It basically looks like they're just saying, screw this game, we're going to ruin it apparently, and then go to make the Division 3 and just keep on rolling. Like, I don't know what they're doing. Don't understand it. They just basically like fixed a couple of things, and then buffed things that we didn't need buffed, things that no one uses for good reason, and then they just nerfed stuff that we really need. It's so much worse than I thought it would be. I actually had high hopes for Title Update 9, and now I'm just kind of waiting for Title Update 10. I keep trying to keep a positive spin on it, but nah, I'm good on that. There's no way to spin that positively unless, you know, I don't know, a week from now or something, we find out it's pretty good. But it seems like the only thing to come out of Title Update 9 that's really that good is the exotic reconfiguration. And as good as that is, and the Bullet King getting a little buff, that's great and all, along with the Merciless. Remember, the Merciless has gone up from 900% explosive damage to 1200% explosive damage. So that's good, but oh man, I just don't know what they're doing anymore. I don't understand it. They just don't want to give power to the players at all. They just are like taking the fun out of this game. I mean, it's basically seems to maybe be like mostly fun for really casual players, and for some reason they're listening to the PvP players that they don't. And don't bash on PvP players. They want the game balanced too. They want it balanced for them in PvP and balanced for us in PvE. But dude, Massive is the one who just screwed up and decides to balance things for PvE and PvP at the same time. I don't know. I can go on for a while about how badly they've been screwing up, and I'll just make a whole video on that probably, because I got a lot of things to say about that. So I'm just gonna end this video because it's been getting kind of long with these daily target loot videos the past few days, and you guys probably don't like it. So alright, I'll take off. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. It really helps me out. Anyway, this is targeted loot allocation for April 21st, 2020. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great day with Title Update 9. Alright, take care, agents. Agent Shadow signing off.